Hey folks, Fred here, VE3FAL, Ontario Northwest Bushcrafter and Outdoors in Thunder Bay, Ontario, Canada, YTT. So, as you guys know, last week we put the winch on. The fair lead fit nice, mounted the winch inside. Okay, we drilled the plate out to fit. So we've now got the winch on the quad. This is the Polaris Hawkeye. On demand all-wheel drive. So picked it up last fall. We haven't put a whole lot of miles, haven't put a whole lot of kilometers on it or hours. The oil, I'm not sure when it was changed last, but I'm telling you right now, it's definitely due for a change. So we've got the oil change kit. You guys can see there's a filter in here somewhere, right in there, okay, which I can get at from underneath. It's nice and open there. Dipstick. Okay, so we are going to change the oil out on here, put the new filter on. Okay, we need a Torx to loosen off the drain cap underneath. We're going to drain all the oil into the oil pan, and once we've drained all the oil, I'm going to put the jack underneath, and we're going to jack this up a bit so that I can fit a little better underneath here, and change the filter. So that is the game plan, and I'll try walk you guys through the oil change here once I get started on it. Then I'm going to replace all of my buttons here because a bunch of them are rotten, dried up, they've been broke. So the game plan is to replace a bunch of these with some new ones that fit much better. And I have all kinds of them. I ordered a bunch of them off Amazon. So we're going to change those out. So once we start the oil change and some other repairs, we'll bring you guys back along here with us. So we'll catch up with you guys in a while. All right, folks. So, as I said, we are going to do the oil change. So I need a number 40 torque to loosen off the oil plug. So I'll at least get that done first. All right. Get the oil drained, and then go from there. Okay. Gonna end up oil all over, I know that. It's usually the way. Okay. Get the old oil drained. I'll put some new oil in. I'll clean everything up. I'm gonna put a little bit of new oil in, run it quick, and then dump that out as well. All right. So we got the old oil draining. Gonna clean off the plug here. Okay. Yeah. All right. We'll let that drain. Take a few minutes. Pull up the plug here. Clean everything off. Like I said, I have to do the filter as well, and the filter is just up top here, up this way. It looks like all the oil has drained, so just clean the plug off, clean the dipstick off. Okay, I'm gonna put some fresh oil, not fresh oil, well yeah, some fresh oil in. And I put the plug back in. I'm going to run it quick and then drain the fresh oil before I put the other oil in, because this was really dirty, and then I'll do the filter. Okay, but first I gotta run. I'll be right back. All right, so I'm putting the drain plug back in right now, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some lighter oil in there. Okay, phone out of my back pocket here. So I'm just gonna put the drain plug back in. I'm gonna pour a liter of oil in it, some clean oil, some 0.30 synthetic. Gonna run this just for about 30 seconds or so, and then we'll drain that out. Then we'll remove the filter. Okay. I have two options to get at it. I can get at it from underneath here, I believe, or I can take the side off, and I should be able to reach it from the side, which means I won't have to jack it up then. So, okay, so let's put some oil in here. Okay, so we are gonna pour the oil in. Get you guys to stand here somewhere, somehow. How's that? I gotta clean this out first. Get the dust and stuff out of it. Okay. All right. So I got some 0W20. I just want to run it. So I said, just give it a quick run. Clean a bit more of this out before I put the oil in that is required. Move this over in case I leak here. Shouldn't. Generally takes about 2 liters to fill this. When you put a new filter in. At least that's what they give you. I'll just measure this once I put this in. Like I say, I just want to give it a good cleaning here. I'm only going to run it for a few minutes or a minute just to warm up the oil. And then we'll drain this out, and it should bring out any more of the sludge and crud. I know there's going to be a little bit left in the filter yet. Some of the dirty oil, that is. All right. So there we go. Okay. So let's just put the dipstick back in, see where we're at, and then we're gonna start it up and let it run for a minute or so. Okay, so let that sit. Be right back. So you grab some more paper towel or a rag. Alright, just gonna grab myself a rag here. So let's check the oil, see what the dipstick says. I'll show you guys what it looks like if it's on here. Okay, so it's just measuring on the stick. You guys can see it's clean, but it's just measuring on the stick right now. So I am just going to start it, let it run quick, okay, and then turn it off. Just let it warm up, now I'll bring that out. Just to run it through. this side plate right here, this side plate will come off, and I should be able to get to the filter right in there. Alright, that should be good. Turn that off. Just see what we got here. Alright, so things are looking pretty clean. Okay, so we're going to go back under here. Go back underneath with our Torx socket. Alright, so back underneath. Push this out of the way again. Get in here where the oil is. Okay, undo that. I just hand tightened it. So let's see how this looks. And then we're going to take the filter off. See if this is any cleaner. So I just wanted it to, oh, it's still dirty, that's good. But some of that probably came out of the filter. So we'll dump that filter. Alright. Alright. So that's draining. Okay, we're gonna let that drain. And come up here, I guess. Sit you guys here somewhere. Okay. Okay. So we'll take the covers off. They just pop off like so. And the filter is down here. So I should be able to get my wrench in there quite easily. If not, I can get in from underneath. But I'll go grab my wrench. We'll see. If I have to jack it up, I'll jack it up. That's okay too. But you guys, I don't know if you can see the filter in here. Okay. Just down below here. So now I gotta go get the wrench, the filter wrench. Okay, because the oil is still draining. It's pretty much stopped. I'm just gonna put a cardboard box so underneath, because you always get. Maybe I can put this under both. There. Not gonna catch it. Yeah, that should catch some of the oil that drips out of there and drains out of there. Alright, so I don't need the cardboard box. But I do need to keep everything clean here. So I'll put this stuff in the cardboard box. So I have a couple different filter wrenches here. This should fit on there, and then this one's adjustable, but yeah, it fits. This filter fits that wrench. Now get in here and loosen this filter off. It shouldn't be very tight in the first place. Alright, let's just make sure we're going the right way here. I gotta loosen that off. So that's the tighten. That should loosen. That should loosen there. All right, hit that on the wrench here. Oh, yeah. Of course. All right, let's pull that off of here. Never goes without a snag, eh? Never. Okay, so put this in here. Boy, oh boy. Always something. Sometimes you need 10 hands here. Oh, all right. Get this off somehow. All right, there's the... Sorry guys, I should have kept the wrench on, I guess. Come on here. Like I say, always something. Okay, I got the ratchet back on. Here, got that loose. It was actually quite tight. Usually only hand tighten these things. So yeah, we got oil dripping out all over underneath. That's all right. Wash that off. Okay. Come on. It's a long thread, and it's metric thread. Oops. There we go. All right. The old filter right here. You guys can see there's oil in it. It is dirty. Dump that out. You do have some oil leaking from underneath, which is gonna happen because it's on the frame. All right, so here we are. So I just gotta make sure I don't over tighten it. So I just want to compare here. I got two filters. I got the one that came with the kit, of course, and yeah, that is long. That's a long spout in there. So I got the one that came with the change kit. All right, this is always the fun part, getting the wrench back off. At least they fit nice. There we go. There's the wrench. So I got the wrench off. Filter. All right. So I'm just going to compare these filters here. All right. So this is what I got. So this filter here came with the change kit, with the oil and the filter. I wasn't sure about the numbers, so I ordered this one. Made in China, this filter. Okay, but we look at them. Okay, we measure them. Everything's the same. I'm just trying to find some markings on here. Usually it says like M something. Like these say 20. Both of them say 20. Just looking to see. There's something there, I just can't read it. Okay, so just to compare here. So we got the same filter, same style filter. Number again is a little different on this one. Sizes are the same. Okay, you guys can see. So this is the filter that came with the kit. This is the filter that I ordered on Amazon. Okay, same size, Okay, might be just a little bit, no, not even really. It's not even really, a little bit longer. Okay, now if I look in here, okay, so neither one of these has interesting. They're all a little different. They're all a little different. Apply a thin film of oil to the gasket before screwing on and tighten the cartridge. Tightening torque is 0.8 to 1.2 kilograms or 18 to 12. Start engine, check for oil leaks. So again, you don't want to over tighten it. I'm going to make sure that this one fits on here too. Yes, it does. Actually, this one comes off nice. Okay, this is the other filter here that came with the change kit. So which one do I go with? Change kit or the filter that I ordered here? You know what, I may try this one. I have nothing to lose. At least I have new oil in it, right? I'll have new oil in it. Okay, so now I have to, you guys can't see anything from there. So what I got to do now is I have to screw this filter in place, the new filter inside there. Okay. So I got to apply a thin layer of oil to the gasket. That's what they always want you to do. Okay. Actually, I'm going to see if I have a little bit left in here. Some of my oil off the floor here. Okay, be right back, folks. Just went and grabbed some paper towel, a little extra paper towel here. So I can always use that other filter on the other quad. So that's not a problem. So we're gonna apply thin layer of oil around the gasket so that it seals. So that's what we're doing, putting some oil on the gasket here, help it seal. When we put it back on, we're going to put it in. And again, we don't want to over tighten it. So here's the old filter. All right, gotta make sure we get the socket, or the ratchet I mean, so it's going to go the right way. All right, so let's reach in here with the new filter, just get it started here, which should go fairly easy. Okay, here, let's see. Always get it started, eh? You don't want to cross thread anything. Oh, not yet, eh? So what's going on here? What's happening? Let's just see here. Alright, now you have to reach in from the front to get it started. Ooh, it's a long reach in there though. But it's a square, yeah, that's what it was. Just because it's a square on in here. Okay, so I'm gonna reach in here with a rag. Okay, just so we can hand tighten it. Because again, you don't want to over tighten. You don't want it to leak. All right, so let's get the wrench in there and just give it a quick. I don't have a torque wrench small enough to reach in there with, but we'll give it a quick tightening here. Just not too much. Okay. So we just want to make sure it's not going to leak. Okay, I'm going to say right there. Okay. That look good in there? Yeah. So, let's see if I can't clean up some of this oil. It's also to make sure I don't have any leaks when I start it up. All right, so now that's done. So we are going to put in the PS4 synthetic oil for Polaris. 4-cycle engine oil, fully synthetic. Good for minus 40 to 100 Fahrenheit, minus 40 Celsius, 40 Celsius. Okay, and this is 5W50 oil. It's for the Sportsman, Ranger, Hawkeye, all Polaris. Okay.